Alright, this is a 2016 2.8 liter Duramax diesel, and that is a 1998 GMC Sonoma. Got a long road. I picked this motor up for $500 from a guy about 30 minutes away. It came mostly with everything, with minus a couple things like obviously all the stuff he would need to put back into his truck that he owned, but there's a general parts list. He did throw in the timing tool to set the belt width, but there is one pretty major problem with this engine I got. If you look right down, maybe if I can show you, right down in there, and of course you can't see, I'll take the head off and show you. We'll just take the head off. Okay, head's off. And if you look, piston, crankshaft, piston, piston. Burn a hole through number 2 piston. Guy went ahead, tore it all down, took out number 2. I think he threw it in the trash whenever I picked it up. I wanted to keep it, but it is what it is. But injector number 2, burn a little pinhole through cylinder 2. So the guy was nice enough that somewhere in this giant parts list there is another piston and I believe connecting rods. So theoretically, all we gotta do is slap a piston in that, all new injectors, rebuild kit, probably put new rings and everything while I'm here, put a new timing belt. Don't know how many miles it was, but it was a 2016, so it was probably getting pretty close to the service interval on that timing belt. But nevertheless, we're going to change it. But this is as bare as a complete motor as you can get. But how are we going to put in that? That is my 1998 GMC Sonoma. It has tow mirrors, 4.3 liter, a 5-speed. It's okay. There's nothing crazy special about it. But that would make it special and worth probably next to nothing more. Alright, so that's the Duramax. That's the little 4-banger Duramax. Really, I don't have a lot to say about this right now because I do not have the money to put anything into it right now. But what I can do, I can take that motor down, throw it on a pallet, and put that one back up on the stand. Maybe in the next video, we can get the oil pan off this thing, maybe even start taking all the pistons out, see how everything's looking, because you can see the cylinder walls, well, half of them, they've still got crosshatch. A couple of them have rust. Maybe it already had a failed head gasket, I don't know. I know nothing about this motor other than what you do. What I do know is I have a knack for buying crap. I mean, this LS, for instance, I bought this for $100. The guy said whenever he pulled the drain plug, he got like 2 drops of oil out of it. There were no rod bearings left in it, essentially. But the good news is the block is okay. For that, all I gotta do is get a crankshaft and a lower rotating and valve train assembly and literally everything. All I have is a block. Everything else is junk. The heads are maybe worth something if they're not cracked, but I have nothing. But got tools, got motors. See if we can make something happen. You know? Life's a journey, we might as well just start doing fun stuff. It's no fun if you're not doing anything. So we'll see what we can screw up.